Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today we're going to be upcycling this light bulb into an ornament. So let's get started. I decided to use some light blue yarn. I thought it would look really pretty on my ornament. I'm also going to be using a whole bunch of these rhinestones. So I've got a lot of these flatback rhinestones that I inherited from my daughter, actually, so that's great. And this was in it too, so I'm going to use this in some way to decorate my ornament as well. And I'm going to need my hot glue gun, which is going to help me stick my yarn onto the light bulb. Just want to pull out enough yarn to work with as we wrap it around. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to start at the very top here. I like the way that looks, so I'm going to keep it just like this. I'm going to start right at the very edge here just to get started. You just got to be careful not to burn myself. And these are just light bulbs that needed to be changed out, and I told my husband not to throw them away, so I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for, but now I'm going to save every light bulb and do some type of project with it. Always good when you can find something to upcycle. Okay, and all I'm doing is just going right around that edge there to get started. And I'm just going to start wrapping it around. And I'm just adding glue as needed. So just at that beginning to get started. And that's pretty much secure on there. Okay, and then I'm going to just add a little bit right here. And this is going to be so pretty. To me, this blue reminds me of winter. It reminds me of the sky. It's just a very calming color. This surface is really easy to work with. All I did was, there was some dust on the bulb, so I just took like a wet wipe and just kind of wiped it down. And so I'm just working my way around here. Another one of those really calm crafts. I just love stress-free crafts that you can just kind of do and make something, and you can just use the stuff that you have around your house. I've been doing that a lot lately. Just kind of using what I have. And I'm just randomly putting glue around this. And look how tight that is. Really good coverage with that yarn. Okay, so our ornament is all nice and covered, and I love the way it looks. It's not perfect. It does have some spaces in there, but I'm okay with that. I went all the way around in a spiral motion till I got to the end. Now, if you want, you could use Mod Podge, that'll work, or you can use some kind of a tacky glue. That will work also. Now we just need something up here so that we can hang our ornament on the tree. And so I'm just gonna quickly make something, and I'm just gonna use the hot glue again. And I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this right here, and then do it on the other side as well. And I'm going to go back and cover that up by using some of these rhinestones. And I also have this to work with too. This is really pretty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little bit off and go right around here with it. I thought that would be nice. Right around here. Yeah, that would look real pretty. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going right where that little band meets. Now I can cover that up. Just adding those little things really make a difference. Get my glue stick going through here. There we go. And you don't need much glue because it sticks really well on there. And this actually matches that. That's why I like the fact that that's out like that. And so now I'm going to put some rhinestones on here. And I'm just going to use some tacky glue to put those on. It's real easy for certain things to just stick right to your ornament. Now there's another glue that I have also. It's called Ice Stickles. So I could use this too. It's a gold glitter glue, and I inherited this from my daughter as well. She's got so much artsy stuff because she majored in art and then she graduated from school with her art degree back in May. So now she's got all of these supplies, and so I get to play with all this stuff. But she created a lot of great projects. She's such a talented artist. Look how pretty that is. And you can put as much bling on these as you want. Did you notice I just changed up my glue, just doing my own thing? And there's so many different sizes of these rhinestones. But that looks really pretty. So imagine all of the light bulbs that we just kind of throw away. Think about recycling them, making a project out of them. I think I lost one of my rhinestones here. Let's make sure this dries okay. All right. I'm trying to create some kind of pattern here. Just kind of going up and down. You can make them as close or as far apart as you want. And if you hear that scratching in the background, it's because my dog, Cinnamon, wanted to come in and sit with me in my craft room. But this is so pretty. Can't go wrong with yarn. Okay, I'm going to add one right to the bottom there. And you can get as detailed with this as you want. Just want to make sure I hold it in a good area since it's not dry yet. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to actually hot glue one of my rhinestones right on top there. And so something else that you can do with these stickles is you can actually, let me see if you could see this real good. You can actually go around each rhinestone. And because this has sparkly stuff in it, just squeeze out a little bit. Right around there. And it almost creates a sparkly flower. And I just absolutely love flowers. And then I'm just going to just go around here also with some of this. I don't know if I'm making a mess here, but I think it'll look real pretty if I add just a little bit of sparkle right around the top. This is just so unique, so different. And look how pretty that is. And if you want to add more, you can. But that's absolutely beautiful. I will post pictures of this at the end. I hope you were inspired as usual. You can add as much bling as you want to it. Thanks again for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below. Bye.